Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a horror pack unboxing for the month of July. It's 8 titles, 8 mystery titles I should say, 4 DVD, 4 Blu-ray. I currently pay around $25 a month for the Blu-ray and about $20 for the DVD. I mean, it might be a little hair under 20, but I'll just round it up. It's basically around 20 bucks. Let's see. I'm up to date on the current horror pack as it is right now. I've done all the videos that every video that, or since I've gotten it from horror pack, I've done every month since pretty much since I started getting it from them about a year and a half ago. Today, on this Friday, which it started. First off here, I've already opened the boxes. Pretty much don't know what's. I mean, I know what's in all both packages, but I don't know what I'm grabbing here because it's really hard to tell because they're like twins. You can't really tell them apart. First off, we got the DVD. Got a movie here starring Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy. A film by the late great Wes Craven. It's called Red Eye. A Killer of a Thriller, says Bill Deal from ABC Radio, and it's widescreen. Widescreen presented, I guess. I guess that's what it's going for. I couldn't tell if it was trying to say that was the name of a movie trade, widescreen. I didn't know. Has outtakes and bloopers, a making of a thriller at 30,000 feet. Get inside the mind of Wes Craven, the master of suspense. Commentary by the filmmakers, including director Wes Craven. So you'll get to see some, some footage of the late great Wes Craven on this as well. The only problem with this, I tend to take the plastic off because the insert for this was a little off, and it was kind of. Whatever it was doing, it was kind of off kilter. And I opened it, and it has stickers on the. I'm gonna have to get another case here. I don't know. I just don't like that. I think that's really cheesy. Not a knock on them. I know they get them from a distributor, but then when I took the sticky stuff off, this has been around for quite a while. That the stickiness still kept, staying on the adhesive, if you will, stayed on the back case, and you can see it right there. I don't know if you can see, yeah, right there. See it right there in the upper right. But I remember seeing this one at the drive-in. I would call it more of a thriller. I don't know if I don't know. I can't really say as I put this in the horror pack. The last couple horror packs for the DVD have been like that. Cheap Thrills is another one I don't think should have been in the last horror pack. And really, I don't think. I mean, yes, this is a thriller. It's done by Wes Craven and things like that. But the cast does not really scream horror to me. Although I think it's Cillian Murphy. He has played in genre stuff. But I don't know. I don't really call this one horror. I'm glad I got it. I remember liking this movie, but I just wish I could have got something a little different, more like the next one that's coming up here. And then next up, I got Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. See, it's rated R, 92 minutes, and it's from 2015. It earns a badge for one hell of a bloody good time here from Dread Central. Basically, it's about 3 lifelong scouts, friends, if you will, that join forces with one badass cocktail waitress to become the world's most unlikely team of heroes when their peaceful town is ravaged by a zombie invasion. Basically what happens in this one, and that's Scout's Guide to Zombie Apocalypse. Let's look at the back. I'm trying to see who it's from. Oh, it says saying it's from Paramount Pictures. So I don't know if this actually got a theatrical release. I don't really remember if it did or not, but I would almost bet that it did, like a pretty good size one. That's Scout's Guide. Two more in the DVD pack this morning, and one I've never heard of. It's called The Circle of Eight. They've been expecting you. Secrets, passion, redemption, and murder. When Jessica moves into the Dante, a historic and eerie building in downtown Los Angeles, she finds an eclectic mix of new neighbors eager to welcome her into the bohemian world, or are they? As Jessica races to unravel the mystery behind a chain of horrifying deaths, the only thing that she seems to see, she'll come to face to face with the chilling truth behind her connection to the Dante. Welcome home, welcome into the Circle of Eight. This too is a Paramount Pictures release. I don't remember this getting a release. I don't know. It does have the kid from The New Guy, and he had appearances in such shows as Supernatural and Z Nation. I can't think of his name. Let's see. Oh, DJ Qualls. DJ Qualls is in this as well. That's the actor I was referring to in Supernatural and Z Nation. Kind of looks like it could kind of be a little bit like maybe like a Shining in a sense, except less budget, probably not half as good as that, but very much, it's about a haunted old building or a haunted I don't know, like a old cottage or whatever it is, but it's basically centers around this place called the Dante, and then we got another one from Paramount Pictures. Everyone should pretty much know what this one is about. Stars Penelope Ann Miller, Tom Sizemore, Linda Hunt, and James Whitmore. See, this is where I'm starting to think Tom Sizemore started getting his hands dirty into the horror genre, because this dates back quite a few years ago. This was 1996. It's like 25 years ago. So I think this is maybe when Tom Sizemore started getting into the horror genre. Starts with this here. This dates back to 96, as I say. 1990. Well, this says 1997, but 96, 97. 109 minutes on this one. Kind of an extensively long for its genre, if you will. Rated R. But this is where Tom Sizemore, I think, probably started feeling like maybe he wanted to do horror, I'm guessing. Because he's pretty much did horror-based direct-to-video titles. And that's The Relic. I don't really like the cover here going on. It doesn't really give the film any, justice. I think it's kind of screams 90s with a cover to me. Not that that's a bad thing, but I don't know, the designs for DVDs and stuff back then weren't exactly appealing, if you will. But that's The Relic. And that concludes the DVD portion for this July on the horror pack. Now, horror pack for July as well. These will be 4 titles, just like for the DVD. I always look. I can't ever wait to see what they are before they go to video. That's why they're already opened. First off the top here is a movie starring Renee Zellweger, Ian McShane, and Bradley Cooper. It's case 39. Some cases should never be opened. This one's in the Big Lots, a lot of the Big Lot stores, and unfortunately for me, it was a case of me buying it already. But this one's in a little bit better condition in terms of like the cover, and and I don't know, it just doesn't. It doesn't have my only problem is it seems like all these case 39s that I've seen in the store or different stores always have a little bit of a blemish. But right down here on this, there's a blemish right there. See it? Like it's kind of like warped a little bit. So I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I could somehow flip this cover out with the other one. I'm not sure. There was some imperfection with the other one too, but I don't know. It just seems like these Case 39 ones are getting like bumped around big time. I just wish I wouldn't have gotten Case 39 before because I could have got something else that day. That's what I'm finding. It seems like lately I pick out stuff that Horror Pack just gives me in DVD or Blu-ray form. It's hard to know what to get when you go to Big Lots or any of those other stores. This is rated R, 109 minutes, much just like the Relic from 2010. And this too is from Paramount Pictures. Uh, Basically, it stars Renee Zellweger in this terrifying supernatural thriller about a social worker who has been assigned an unusual and disturbing case of Lilith Sullivan, a girl with a strange and mysterious past. When Emily opens her mouth, Zellweger, in an attempt to help Lilith, it turns into a deadly nightmare she may not survive. Co-starring Bradley Cooper from The Hangover, Case 39 is a heart-stopping chiller with startling surprises that lead to a shocking and sinister ending. But at least this is suited for the horror pack, unlike with Red Eye. At least it does have the horror element. Uh, Case 30 or Red Eye is horrific, but in a first-person kind of horrific. It's not a, it's not like it's like what I would call a horror film. And then next up, I got a 2-disc special edition Blu-ray plus bonus disc of Resident Evil Vendetta, an original CG motion picture. I'm hoping this is the one that I had one of these already, because I had the entire. See, that's another thing. I had the entire Resident Evil, and then this is what they sent us. I'm not complaining, but it just seems like it's ill-fated for me for these lately. It just seems like it's stuff I do have, but I'm not. I don't like to break up the horror packs and give away these because it isn't that I hoard them or whatever. It's just I don't like to. It's like a kind of like a deal where you like to have all of them, all of like a collection, because I don't like to break up a collection just because I have this. Yeah, I might take up shelf space or whatever, but this is a pretty good film. I can't remember if this is the one that takes place in the airport or if it's a different one. It has quite a few special features. Really hard to see. It's rated R. Sony Pictures release. It's a Canadian release disc as well, because it does have some Canadian logos and whatnot on the back. Really hard to see how long the length of it is, though. I apologize for that, but that's Resident Evil Vendetta. Look at the back of it. I like to save the exclusive one last, just to kind of build some suspense. I mean, I know a lot of people probably have already seen these videos. This horror pack was very, very zombie comedy loaded this time around, because you had Scout in the zombie apocalypse, and then you had Anna in the apocalypse. They're calling it Shaun of the Dead meets La La Land. An absolute blast at the movies, a bloody good time. I did watch this. I don't really remember an awful lot about it because I had a lot of distractions going on at the time. What I did see of it, I did like, but I was kind of going through some emotional times at that time, and I really can't say that I benefited much from it. I did know it was a lot of music. I don't mind that, but I don't exactly endorse it either. I don't know. I just like my movies a little bit more straight up. It's not a knock on musicals at all, because I do like Rocky Horror and a few others like The Greatest Showman and things like that. But I just don't know when it comes to straight up horror if I really like that. But what I did see of this, or remember seeing, I did like. That's from VBS Films and Orion Pictures. One of those rare horror movies to leave you with good holiday cheer. Would have been me. I probably would have brought this out in December because it centers in and around the holidays, and I think maybe they should have tried to save it for December as opposed to bringing it out. Well, I kind of get it. It's halfway or whatever to Christmas or Christmas in July, but I think it would have been better suited for December. But that's Santa and the Apocalypse. It's from. Well, I'm not seeing a year unless it shows up on the back here. Yeah, from Orion Pictures. 93 minutes. Considered a comedy as well. That's what I don't know. I just don't really. I'm not really big on comedy horror. I do like it. It does have its place, but I like straight up horror. I just wish there was more of that kind of stuff in some of these. This one, I honestly think I like the DVDs better than the Blu-rays this time around. Just because I've already had Vendetta, I'd already bought in case 39, and this was I think this one was kind of out of place for July. I think it should have been in December, but that's on Apocalypse, and then the main exclusive here is a Horror Pack limited edition Scream Test. After damaging her vocal cords on her latest low-budget horror film, veteran scream queen Angie Newborn is sent to an exclusive isolated resort to rest and recover, but a deranged killer is slaughtering the guests by copying scenes from their movies. It's lights, camera, murder in the comedic horror realm. And I want to say that's Lisa Rose. Played Angela in Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, there's really no details to tell you about on this one, other than it's 1080p and it's 2.0 stereo sound. 83 minutes, and I don't believe it's from 2020. It might be, but I think it's a little older than that. And just got like burn on demand or whatever, like they do on Stinky Tuna. But let's look at the back, and that's the horror pack for Blu-ray and DVD for this month of July. And I basically got the horror pack done before the month of July ended for once. I know a lot of these videos have already been out, which is unfortunate probably for the viewership for the video this morning, but I had to get it out there because if I didn't, it was going to be a case of I might never get around to it. Plus, I want to get back to doing my reviews for the channel. But that wraps up my video for this morning. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the love from the Dollar Tree video views that I got. Be sure to please share, like, and subscribe. Leave comments below this morning. And I'll be back in August with another horror pack. Then after that, I'm not really sure what's going to go on because I'm pretty close to moving out. If that deal goes through, the channel might go dark for a little bit, but I'll keep you informed what's going on with each and every video I do leading up to. Have a good day, or good morning and good day, and I'll see you again, guys. See you later. Bye.